You know what I'm saying? A lot go into this. Let me set up stream because I got a lot to do today actually, and I've been slacking. Right there, I need my head in there. All right, man. What's going on, man? This is woo. Let me make sure I'm in the vertical. All right, let's start off by actually let me cancel this and put this on the front. Let's do some motivation first, bro. You know we got to do some motivation. As Angelo so motivated, man. We keep doing that, man. Y'all stay tuned and for real, go to Angelo so motivated, man, so y'all can see what's going on. Cause I don't think y'all motivated enough. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure the mic's check. Y'all can hear me. Mic check, mic check. Let's get it. Let's see the vertical. Is it live? Oh, just gotta make sure I'm streaming on there. Right there. Let's do some motivation real quick. Knock this out. I wonder if I'm actually live. You ain't got no money, take your broke butt home. Boy, everybody be doing anything on live, man. When I look at this shit, I be like, damn. Everybody be doing everything. They be doing anything. Let's see, make sure y'all can hear me. I got the shirt mic on. Let's go. All right. And we gonna record at the same time. This is what I do. All right. Yeah. And whoever don't like it, don't like it. Fuck them. Straight up. I hate the sugarcoat shit for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't sugarcoat shit, nigga. Fuck they talking about. I'm up, nigga. Let's get the recording. It's your boy Angelo So Savage. Angelo Savage. Angelo So Motivational, man. We coming here today with a message. And this message is, man, believe in yourself. Do whatever you want to do to get whatever you need to get done. Even if it ain't to get what you need to get done, make sure every decision in your life is your decision. Right? And I say to say that is because we live in a life that isn't ours. We live what other people accept of us. We live by other people's means. We want to make everybody else happy. When in actuality, you should be trying to make yourself happy. And I'm not saying be selfish, but I am saying that you should do whatever you want to do in your life to make sure that that person that you wake up to every day, that person that you wake up to every morning is the person that you love. And I don't care if there's another individual in your life and that person's, if you feel like that person's stopping you, that person's slowing you down, get rid of them. Sorry. Because at the end of the day, whether if you're trying to make another person happy or not, it is your life. And since it's your life, you must keep going. You must be persistent. I would never tell somebody not to choose themselves over someone else unless it's something that's very detrimental. But most of the time, if I'm telling you this and you're listening to this and this is motivation, it's usually something that has to do with you being a better person, you being more wealthy, you being more fit, you being more considerate, healthy. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So being the individual that people want you to be, sometimes things don't go the way they want you to go. And some people get upset at that. But it's your life. Whatever you do or don't want and allow people to do, that's up to you. Does that make sense? So for anybody that's out there and feel like they're alone, There's a possibility. But at the same time, no telling what might happen in its existence. You just got to do what's best for you and your individual self. Facts. So being that, always motivate yourself and tell yourself that you are worthy. Tell yourself that you are great. I don't care what other people think. People are going to attack you when they realize that you are that person. They're going to feel inadequate to you. They might even try to dim your light, bring you down. They're going to try to douse your fire. That's common. It's so common that it's almost a shame. Yeah. It's almost a shame that people will stop other people instead of also getting on the train of success. And this is why you wake up and hustle. This is why you don't sleep as much. This is why you get on your grind and go further. To prove to other people that you're worthy of success. That you put that action in. That you did what you needed to do to get focused on the goal at hand. No one can stop you. Don't allow someone to stop you is what I really mean. So for those individuals that believe, oh man, I'm stressed out, man, be stressed. This is the process. I pray for things like this. I pray for struggle so I can succeed. I pray to get through adversity, but I need things to try to stop me in order to puncture through it. It builds character. It builds morals. It tells people that even if you think that you can stop me, you won't. Even if you think that I won't prosper, be better, do better things, I will. That's what it tells me in my head. That's what I'm doing when I'm searching for greatness, right? Other people can't really tell me what to do differently than what's going on. I do what I feel like I should do. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I've been active for a very, very, very long time. And I'm willing to sacrifice my existence, my wherewithal, my success to get ahead, to do better, to prove to me and everyone else that I am worthy of greatness. I am ordained. That's what you got to speak of. You got to speak yourself in a positive light. You got to tell yourself that you're great. Because if you don't, you're going to look up and don't be great. And then what? You're questioning yourself. We don't want that here in this channel. This is Angelo So Motivated. Angelo So Inspirational. We want you to tell yourself, I'm great. God loves me. I'm going to do great by me. No one's going to stop me. I want you to tell yourself that on a daily basis. I want you to tell yourself that you're worthy of success. I want you to know that. I want you to behave that way, and I want you to act that way. Because it's true, isn't it? And if said thing is true, then you need to react on said thing, correct? That being said, there's a lot of things that might or might not work in this world. Are you the one that's chosen, or are you the one that's going to give up? I want you in the comment section to understand that this life isn't for everybody. It really isn't. This life is chosen. But success is also chosen. And without proper success, there's no way you can get ahead. There's no way you can get ahead without proper discipline, actually. So if you want to do better things, get farther in life, you must sacrifice. And if there's people around you that are not willing to sacrifice to be around you, then they should not be around you. And that could be, oh, I don't smoke no more. I don't drink no more. I don't consume TV. And if those people are like, well, I don't want to chill with that person because he does all those, I don't want to chill with him because he no longer smokes, drinks, or watch television. So I'm not going to contact that individual. We get rid of those people. I'm sorry. I've dealt with a lot of things in my life. I know other people have dealt with a lot of things in your life. And I thank God that he gives us time to understand and absorb what happens in life and to adjust. If you're smart. If you're not, well, that's another beginning that you have to start over again because you didn't stay focused at hand. This wisdom didn't come from anything. This wisdom came from struggle, betrayal, sabotage, hustle, motivation, dedication for sure, discipline. Those are the things that you must do in your life in order to get ahead, if you want to get ahead. Don't think about what other people have. Think about what you have. You might not have what this. You want a bad chick, don't you? You might not have that. That's cool. Love what you have and adjust. You know what they say. You're not just ugly. You just broke. So get you some money. And then on top of that, try to do best. Be someone great. And if anyone doubts that fire, anyone takes away from that flame, it's up to you if you want to keep them around. If you feel like they're no good for you, then maybe you should remove them from your circle. Maybe you should get rid of those people. But yet that is a personal opinion. Not everyone can be great, and that's okay. It's okay sometimes to accept things like this. And then again, you work and you work and you work. You have to work. You have no other choice but to do it. As a black man myself, I work harder than my counterparts. I try. The bar isn't super duper high, but it's high enough where I'm trying to attain it. Others that don't see your vision will try to doubt your vision. Others that don't see your vision will not contribute to your vision. They want to live a regular, smuggler life. Well, the funny thing about a regular, smuggler life is we all know how that ends. We all know how that goes. Why can't we be our own boss? Why can't we be our own thing? Why can't we focus on what we really want in this life? So I want you guys in the comments, I want you guys in there out there to understand this is your life. If this is the message that resonates with you today, man, I want you to get up. I want you to make a plan, and I want you to escape the matrix. I want you to escape the slavery that we all are in. And maybe you want to be successful. Maybe you want to go back to school and do that. Do that. But don't sit at a job that you don't like. Don't be with someone you don't want to be with. Don't surround yourself with family members that don't enjoy their time around you. You go where you're appreciated but not tolerated. And you thank God at the end of the day for teaching you a lesson on behavior, on control, on getting the job done. A lot of people, they speak a lot, but they don't know what they're speaking about because they haven't been through nothing, or they've been through so little that they can't put their brain into another person's body. Don't let yourself fall. But if you do, you look up and you get up. Wherever your eyes go is where you go. So you might fall into a pit of pornography, marijuana, tequila. You don't want that now. You want to stay focused at all times. Don't let your foot off the gas. I hope this message resonates with people. Do not let your foot off the gas. You let your foot off the gas, there's a big possibility that you'll never get started again, or you'll go very slow. Stay focused. There's a lot of distractions around us. The devil is alive, and he's been here for a very long time. He controls this world. Isn't it evident? Don't you see what's going on? He controls everybody, damn near. It's up to you to be that chosen one, that God-given gift to earth, to escape that lustral past that you once probably had. There's levels to this. It's always been levels. Give yourself grace. Remember, stay a warrior. Stay focused. Don't stop. They want you to stop so they can say you didn't do it. They want you to stop so they can say that you wasn't destined to do it. They're like, no way can Angelo become something, and we was just working at the same place. We got to stop him. We got to stop Angelo, man. He too successful. He working hard. He making us all seem bad. Boss man is acknowledging that he working crazy, and we just basic here. We gonna have to sabotage the boy. That's what they want from you. Don't allow that. You want to stay focused. Stay focused at all times. Yes, you might deviate. You might want to smoke a little, drink a little, indulge a little in some punani. But I'm telling you here now, those are distractions. I'm fully aware of that when I do indulge. in such things, and you should be fully aware as well. But it's not just about indulging, it's about the get back. It's about getting back on track, getting focused, knowing that, okay, I'm going to smoke, I'm going to drink, but I'm going to immediately get back on track. I'm not going to let this drinking or smoking or indulging in punani to mess up my tomorrow, mess up my next few hours. Believe in yourself first. And whoever don't believe in you, you got to get rid of them. Only surround yourself with believers. Only surround yourself with people that are willing to either help the mission or congratulate the mission. No doubters, no negativity, no individuals that is in competition with you. You got to get rid of them. They are threats to your success. I know this message resonates with everybody. Somebody's going through this. Facts. There's somebody out there that is going through that exactly. Where you're in a group, everybody's not doing nothing. I was in that group too, where I'm sitting there, we chilling. We used to smoke, we smoking. And I'm like, damn, this group ain't gonna be shit. I gotta remove myself. I gotta be in a better group. You might bring up some intellectual shit. It's downplayed. You no longer fit in because you opened your eyes. And I'll tell you this, once you open them, they can't be closed. No one can convince you elsewise. Once you open your eyes and put on, and I know there's, I don't know if he's a civil rights actor, Mr. Dick Gregory. Yes, Dick Gregory said this. There's a pair of glasses you put on, and when you put those glasses on, you can never take them off. You'll see everything clear as day, as it is. And unfortunately, I was forced those pair of glasses on. Now I see everything as it is. I react better, and I move more militant because I understand. Those things must be spoken into existence. Those things must be acted on. You must move how you should. If you're willing to succeed, if you're willing to do what needs to be done to get ahead. But if you don't, then let them take control of your life, man. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Angelo so motivational. Angelo so inspirational. Y'all subscribe. I appreciate the love. Peace. For those in the chat, man, I appreciate you. Mr. Isaac Williams. Hello, brother. How you doing, man? So those who still here, man, I just gave you a glimpse of how we act. This is how I do my thing, man. I come on here. I talk to my people, motivate them for one channel, and then we're going to switch over to Angelo Savage. Angelo Reacts. Angelo Savage. And then we're going to tell you what I think about other stuff that I partake in. Let's get over to the next stage. Let's go. Let's see what we got in the roster. So, you guys probably haven't heard, but there's a little traction. There's a little traction going on in social media with content creator Anton Daniels. Now, for those that don't know, Anton Daniels is from the city of Detroit, Michigan. I admire the guy. Actually, I follow him a lot. I started to follow him around, I think he was at he just hit 400,000 subs. And I'm like, who is this guy? Older guy, maybe 43, 45. Nice dude. I like him. So I'm like, man, what's going on? Then he's transparent. He's showing how he's making money. And I'm like, this is interesting. This is interesting. Let me see what else is going on with him. This man makes a lot of money. Let's just say that. But it's not about the money. It's about the discipline. It's about the consistent posting. And this is a one-man army. He's doing it alone. That motivated me so big. That motivated me, told me to get off my ass. As soon as I seen him do that, I was like, yo, I'm not doing enough. And that's the type of people I want to be around physically. The people that makes me feel like I'm not doing enough. That make me like, hey, you either going to catch up to dude or you going to be behind him. But you can't ask for what he want. You don't deserve what he got because you're not willing to work for it. That being said, I got a video here. Anton Daniel, the content creator, also got in an argument in a debate with Mr. Chicago's own Corey Holcomb. Yes, and Corey Holcomb is an individual. He's kind of funny. He's kind of old. I don't know if he still does stand up. I know he does, but he's an older fella. So, he's not on his own Dave Chappelle, but it's like he real. And I fuck with his music and his comedy too. That being said, We finna get right into this. It seems like they got in a debate. There is some feud between these two individuals, and that's okay. It happens. That being said, Anton Daniels pulled up in Los Angeles to his show. He wanted to see what was it about. He wanted to see and make sure everybody was copacetic. He want to see the pressure. He want to make sure that everybody is doing what they say they want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like pulling up on somebody and be like, hey, man, I heard you was talking sweet. I just want to make sure the temperature is still the temperature. You know, I don't want no trouble or nothing, but I'm here just to let you know I ain't scared either. And I respect that. That being said, let's play the video.
On the streets, I've been pulled over by the police.
Who ain't on the streets?
Or the ICE agents or whatever.
You in LA. I'm in Detroit. I'm in the blackest city in the United States of America. I can move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tithe to the streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50 people. I put my money in my community with my people. So I choose to engage. So when we talking about being in the streets, that don't count to me. I don't
Well,
hear
that's
that
what
shit.
should count.
I don't hear that shit.
Because out there in the streets where the people live that you helping, they could get pulled over and shot by a cop, and an investigation will be said. But here's the truth. We know, if I believe you know this already, when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
God,
That's vague.
This is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong what I said?
This is so insane.
Is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it.
I'm going to answer your question.
Okay.
I'm going to answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this. The majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement.
Yeah,
that's
that
like
is a blanket.
Me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
it's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I
talk
don't
about
know.
liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black male.
I think in this situation, Corey Holcomb is actually jumping around, right? So it goes from, and I'm exorbitant, you know, and I'm trying to be honest with this situation. It seems as if Corey is going from, you're anti-black, and then he says that I actually talk the worst about white liberal women. And he's like, really? I don't see it. That's because you don't watch it. He actually does a lot. And then he's like, well, you don't say nothing about the white men. But you got to understand, this conversation didn't even start with that. This conversation started with you talking about police killing people and getting off with it. So basically what the comedian here is going through is basically he's jumping around. And as soon as he gets an answer, he jumps to the next. He's like, well, you didn't do this. And they give you an answer. Well, you didn't do that. Then you get an answer. Then you didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And forget the initial of what happened, right? So that's what I'm peeping in this situation right here. Let's keep going.
Or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you
you
taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity,
Because if that's the case,
that you just criticized, That's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. you doing the easy shit. What you
Look,
do,
he blew.
what you do.
Nah, homie, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So
you're doing it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you, I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking.
Pause. Look. I hate to explain this because it's literally simply logical. My man said, and this is what happened. He said some shit about like, okay, Anton Daniels said some shit as if the shit I'm saying is going over your head, so you don't have the mental capacity to understand what I'm saying to you, which Corey Holcomb immediately took offense to that. And he, that's how it kind of sparked. So if I'm being honest, Anton Daniels sparked it, but that's because imagine you explaining logic to somebody, right? And then they don't understand what you're saying. So you're like, man, you don't have the capacity to understand what I'm telling you right now. And then they got offended from that. So then now he ups it more. So let's say this. Anton Daniels started it a little bit. If the tension was there, Anton Daniels kind of put some little light on the fire. Corey Holcomb came in and said, you kiss white man's ass, which couldn't be, let's say, offensive to people, right? And I completely understand that it could be very offensive to people. So he didn't really take it like that anyway. And then from there, And then from there, what happened was he said, "Well, you suck dick from black people," and that's kind of funny as hell though, actually. Right, because he immediately started to try to get disrespectful, right? And that's fine. But then that's where all the traction just happened. But I think what had happened is the misconstruction. He misconstrued what he was actually saying because it was a metaphor. It's like if you tell somebody they're kissing somebody's ass, they're not technically kissing someone's ass, right? Does that make sense? But that's what Corey Holcomb pretty much took from this. He took from this that you say that I'm sucking the D of black people, but that's a figure of speech. You get what I'm saying? It's like if somebody said, man, you sucking a D of the whoop-de-whoop, but they don't mean that you gay. They just saying that you own somebody's ad, or, you own a jock, like you cock riding, but not no gay shit, though. It's like you just own them. Does that make sense? All right, let's keep going. We getting too logical now.
I don't give a fuck about none of
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
you
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
okay, but that gay shit, oh, you
I don't give a fuck about what you talking
hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
They fighting.
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
They fighting.
Because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But
we
you're not
good.
bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do dick
We can
sucking
put the
shit.
microphone right now and go out back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit for
sucking
the
shit.
internet.
Swing off
You
his
doing it for
ass.
the
Fuck
internet.
it.
Now, if you
You're not
want to
playing.
say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I
to say
show
anti,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say anti,
I'm saying,
listen, don't
I'ma
disrespect
let
me
you
like
finish.
that. If you want to say anti, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it
call this nigga out his name?
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
No,
this
because
my
I take-
show.
That's
This
cool.
my show.
Cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
They
Okay,
arguing.
Well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't
It's a
dick
threat that you
suck,
say a
my
lot of
nigga.
shit. Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't
bro.
dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, ain't no, cause you ain't gonna do shit. Cause you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking
You're
shit
not gonna
again,
do
nigga.
shit. You're not gonna
Come
do
at me with. Say I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go
I'll
out back
show you
right
who
now.
the fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
Look, hey, this is my opinion of this, bro. Look, he was not serious until he dropped that mic. Does that make sense? Corey Holcomb was not super duper serious until he dropped that mic. Once he dropped the mic, all right. But Anton Daniels, he up at the time. You know what I'm saying? So by the time Corey Holcomb drops the mic, Anton Daniels like, all right, bro, we up. Fuck it. The first time I just offered you. This time I'm up. I'm ready to go out the door. Let's go and get it right now. So he kind of pressing his mode. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that Corey Holcomb standing on business. He owned that with him. And that's cool. You as a man, you feel offended. You feel as if my man's called you gay when technically it was just a figure of speech. You know what I'm saying? It's like a metaphor. But you took it in the most disrespectful way, as in some gay shit. He didn't tell you to suck his thing. He said that you be sucking the D of black people. And if you was and this is me analyzing it, if you was a basic knowledge individual, in his mind, he should have immediately was like, well, he said black people, which includes women and men, and women don't have penile. So that being said, it's obviously a figure of speech if you kind of interpret that way. So my man's already spazzed out for no reason for that. You know what I'm saying? It's disrespectful, but it ain't calling you gay, if that makes sense. And that's all that could have been of that situation. Now, like I said, my man's tried to stand on business. Corey Holcomb tried to stand on business with this, and I respect it. But the thing is, Anton Daniels ain't back down. He didn't back down at all. But my man said, call me, say I suck dick one more time. But he didn't tell you. He said you suck the D of black people. He's explaining you own the teep. Like it's like somebody, man, you own a titty, bro. Or you kissing their ass, like he said. So y'all both said disrespectful shit. Corey Holcomb took it out of context because we metaphorically speaking, figure of speechly speaking, and then you took it out of context. That's pretty much what just happened. And now he just went overly exaggerated for the situation. It didn't call for that, you know what I'm saying? But now, since you dropped the mic, you must be serious at this point. Because once he talking in the mic, you got to understand. Imagine I'm talking shit to you, but I'm in the mic talking shit like this. Say it again. Say it again. Like, nigga, you trying to get content from the mic, or you trying to push the narrative? So that's why Anton Daniels knew he wasn't on shit, because you got the mic in your hand talking shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't on shit, boy. You ain't really on shit at all. You talking. But until he dropped the mic is when Anton Daniels know, okay, he might be slightly serious since he dropped the mic now at this point, because now both his hands free. At this point, Anton Daniels rise up. He like, let's go outside right now. And I'm be honest, Corey Holcomb didn't stand up after that. Look, let me play it.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey, homie,
No,
look,
it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Darlene, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to
sat
go
down.
out
He
back
sat
right
down.
now, because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like it,
If you want to
okay,
get back to the
but
conversation,
don't-
we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not
ain't no
listening to
dick
none of that
suckers
shit,
up
bro.
here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit.
Right.
If you want to get
Bet.
back to the conversation,
Long as you
we can
know.
get back to
Right.
the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not that tough.
And then they cut it real quick. So when they cut it, they was basically like, I don't know how to explain it. He cut it, but it's only temporary. They finna go back on, and I think, let me pause it real quick. They basically talking it out and whatever they doing to conversate about what's going on. But they cut it real quick because I guess they had a slight conversation. It wasn't cut too long. Quick cut. But my man says stage. I don't think it's staged, bro. I think this was legit because they always had conflict with each other. They've always never liked each other. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, it's gangster when you pull up to they shit in LA. Because y'all can have guns in there and everything, but I got my security. But you probably got 5 guys. I might have 2. But still, I still pulled up to your shit. Like, what's up? So you know my mans ain't scary. So that kind of put that in aspect right there, if you want to think about it like that. At the same time, Corey Holcomb, he got offended at the wrong thing. Let's just say that. Like I said, it was a figure of speech. You can't really get offended at things like that because they're not speaking in that term. You know what I'm saying? It was a figure of speech. It's like, unless you told somebody to suck your D, then that's disrespect. But you said you suck D of these people, women and male. So you can't take that as disrespect. If you're interpreting the message in general, there's no way that this could have been, it's disrespectful, but it ain't gay, if that makes sense. I think Anton Daniels so far, he stood on business, bro. Let me just say that. And then they pause it for a little minute, and then they come back.
Everything straight. Ain't nobody saying I'm sucking dick no more. Everything straight.
For sure. I got a question for bro, though.
And I'm going to respect him on that.
Yes, sir.
He said what he said, so I'm going to respect him on that.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So question, given that black people are on the Democratic plantation, what do you say about the use of Christianity to make slaves out of black people?
In what, today's time? Or
Trying to
historically?
switch the question, nigga.
Historically.
Yeah, absolutely. It was used in a negative way, but anything can be used in a positive or negative way. You can weaponize literally anything. Corporate America, for example. You can use the internet in order to push out propaganda, or you can use it to communicate effectively with the people.
Right.
You can use money to manipulate people, or you can use it to help people. And so you can't just say that Christianity itself is used. The Quran is used in a negative way in order to control people.
Absolutely.
So it depends on the person, and that's why we evaluate the person based off of their fruits instead of evaluating them based off of Christianity itself. Because
Right.
everybody that calls himself a Christian is not a Christian.
100%. So I agree that the teachings of Jesus are pure. However, in the hands of Caucasian white males,
That's not true, because I know some good Caucasian
the teachings
white
of
men.
Jesus,
And I know
they
some
gave
bad
us slavery.
Caucasian white
And
men.
he's shaking.
Okay,
right,
so
correct.
look, check this
So that's
out.
the
This is
main
what I
point, but let's keep
listen.
everything respectful.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. The reason I don't have a lot of people up here at the show is because I know a lot of people aren't initiated when it comes to talking to men of a certain mind state. And I don't believe you knew what you was doing when you said something about dick sucking, brother. I can.
I apologize.
Okay. Hey, bro, I appreciate
Look,
that.
simple as that, bro.
I appreciate
And he
that
should've left it at
because this ain't no show. The last thing I want to do is get into it with you physically.
Look, he
But
should have left it at
I
that.
have a switch.
I do too. And I'm a man, just
and
like
I
you.
respect your switch. I respect your
respect you
switch.
too.
Okay, good. I'm glad,
We
brother.
good.
It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight. I respect
Look,
your
handshake.
switch, brother. And I'm saying, like, a lot of people don't know the way I was brought up. You can't step to men like that. So I'm not checking you. I'm just trying to let you know
We good.
that when we talk to each other a certain way,
Pause.
like if
He said, I ain't checking you. I just want to let you know. Look, this is the thing. This is the concept right here. You ain't checking him regardless because he kind of cleared the space immediately. So, like, if he backed down and be like, oh, I don't want no trouble. I know I'm in L.A. I don't want no trouble from you. Then you checked him. But in this concept, you didn't kind of check him because he stood on business immediately. So whatever checking you thought you did, it didn't go as planned because he stood on business too. Now, if you checked him and he kind of like stood down, back down, then I would say, yes, he checked him. You mentioned something that you wasn't concerned about. And he kind of said, hey, if you got a problem with what I said, let's go take it out and let's fight. Because I assume that, they don't want to fight on live camera. Of course, you don't want to do that, right? But in this concept, it's like I want y'all to look at something too. Look at the fist of Anton Daniels. He got fists like my older brother. And my older brother used to scrap a lot. But if you look at the fist of Corey Holcomb, one of his hand looks swollen, the other one looks thin. If you look at it in this frame too, look at it. Left hand looks swollen. Left hand on his hand that's holding the mic looks thin, and the one on the right looks swollen, like as if it was just broken or something. Now, you'll be a fool to think Anton Daniels is not peeping that. You'll be a fool to think that he's not sitting there watching that, understanding what's going on, and you think he don't got his eye on his right hand, because that would be the only hand he would be able to hit him with, right? Which means, and of course, if Corey Holcomb wanted to hit him, he could technically, but Corey Holcomb would have to deal with immediate combat immediately. So you can talk the tough stuff, but until a hit land, you really just talking. But like I said, it would have never initially started if he didn't take uh, the disrespect as homophobic. Like, he didn't mind it was disrespectful. He just more minded that it was gay, which was disrespectful, if that makes sense. It's weird, but, you know, the male ego is very fragile. Let's just start there. Let's keep going. Let's see what happens.
Sucking is brought up, that's just like motherfucking pissing on my shoes. So I'm saying, like, I could get back straight. I could get back straight. When I shook your hand, it wasn't phony.
Listen, I get into it with my homies. I get into it with my brothers.
Right.
I don't have no sisters. I got three brothers, and we scrap it out. I scrap with my nephews. It is what it is. And then we shake hands and we keep it moving once we have a disagreement and we get it out of our system. So if we good, then we good.
Right.
I'm good.
I'm with it. Let's get to the conversation.
That's why I tried to explain myself right there, because I'm like, this man probably don't even know that my mind is set up, Anton. My mind is set
like
up
a stripper
when people
in the
do
cold.
things like throw I call it backdooria on my show. When people throw that at you, it's a set off. And I'm saying, like, I ain't trying to get set off. I think I'm a lot more than somebody with name calling to get at me. But I'm saying, like,
but see, I don't believe you, Corey. I don't believe you, bro.
Okay.
And let me tell you why I don't believe you. Because you do the same shit that you feel offended by.
Really?
You do, absolutely.
Give me an example.
You just did it. You said a lot of shit to me.
That is true.
That I don't necessarily care about.
I ain't said nothing about dick sucking.
You pick and choose what's disrespectful because you applying it to you. It's other people out there that don't take that shit.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that. So listen to me, Anton.
But hold on. Let me say this last
Go ahead,
part.
land.
But
I seen this video at least 4 times, right? Because I had to do an analyzation of this correctly. Now, I would say this: the flaw in this, Anton didn't really explain himself good on that, but he's correct. He said that you're sensitive about something that you just did. So if I say that you suck the D of black people, but you just said that I kiss the ass of white people, it's literally the same shit. Because you're just telling me I'm kissing the ass of a man, which is also homophobic or like gay, and then you got him telling you suck the D of black people. So his is more broad, yours is more narrow. So really, the insult that Corey Holcomb gave him was more gay towards him than what he said to her. It's just how he said it, I guess, right? And that's what he spazzed on. But for real, Anton Daniels didn't really even explain himself after that. He was just about action, and that's what I respect about him. And let me state this. Corey Holcomb's like 60 years old. Anton Daniels is like 45. Now, they're probably like 2 inches, 3 inches off each other. They probably weigh the same weight. They're probably 2 to 3 inches off each other. But Anton Daniels is like 12 years younger than him. So, yes, Corey Holcomb probably wanted some trouble at the time. But when my man stood up and said, let's go outside for show, it wasn't that. Because you men got to assess. Like, you're going to use your emotion to get upset, but you're going to have to assess the threat when the threat is real. You know, you're going to boss up and see if he going to, bow down, or you say like if you punk him. But in actual reality, is say you try to punk somebody and say, hey, man, you ain't going to say that again or I'm going to get on action. But he don't bow down either. And he kind of like, what's up? Now you got to stand on that. Because what you just tried to do was punk him, and he didn't get punked. So then you got to kind of like either fight him or just be like, oh, man, or chill out. You get what I'm saying? So in this aspect, I think Corey Holcomb chilled out and he sat down, but he was mad. But you got to understand, like, you're a black man, he a black man. It's really about skill at this point, and everybody just talking. Anton Daniels, and this is my perception, I don't think he felt the threat until he dropped his mic. So Corey Holcomb was just talking with the mic in his hand the whole time, but when he dropped the mic is when Anton Daniel, for maybe the third time, said, let's go outside, but this time he's standing up and he ready. It's different when and women got to know this too. It's different when a man stands up over another man versus they sitting down. When you sitting down, the tension is more low, even if you're talking crazy, than if you're standing up. If you're standing up, you almost ready for it right there. It's like whatever happens, happens. It's like conflict. So when Corey Holcomb was yelling, telling the woman to get out the way, and I will say this for women, if two men are fighting, get out of the way. Don't be in the middle of two men fighting, because you going to get punched. Definitely if you fight another dude, your shorty trying to get in between you to stop fighting you, buddy get to swinging on you, and you holding him back, she holding you back, now you getting all the punches. So I tell women, when two, let's say, pit bulls are fighting, chihuahuas don't get in the middle of that motherfucker trying to break it up, because now the chihuahua getting fucked up too, because they don't see you. If that makes sense, right? But it's just tit for tat, and they kind of stay by each other for the rest of the interview, pretty much. So the tension is there, and you got to understand, if a man just threaten you like trouble like that, you got to kind of at the same time relax, but at the same time be on alert, because he could still do something if he won't. The threat ain't eliminated because he's still by you, if that makes sense. So I will say Corey Holcomb ain't a complete pussy, due to the fact that he stood by him for the rest of that interview. He didn't move over back to his original seat. He stayed there. Anton Daniels, he stayed there too, but if you notice, most of the time he was angled at him now. Instead of having his back completely to the side of him, he was angled towards his direction. And so he can peep any type of sneak or he can rebuttal any type of punch that might come his way. Let's keep going.
Because you don't know me and I don't know you, so you don't know what I look at as disrespectful. And so as a result, I just let that shit ride. The only thing that ever triggers me and this is why I like to do shows in person. I told you before the show, I said I don't do no more live streams with people that I don't know. Did I not say that? Because I want to see and look in their eyes and see what's really happening.
Right.
Right? And the reason that is because the only thing that set me off is if somebody make it seem like they ready to do something.
Facts.
Then I'm like, okay, well, it's all hands up. Fuck the conversation.
Well, how about this? People may be ready to do something for whatever reason. They want to be ready to do something. But what I'm saying to you is, in this world, they are trying to normalize men in dresses. They trying to normalize a woman wearing a thong in front of a church gathering or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? I could handle whatever is happening out there, but I'm saying, like, I'm still standing on this. I'm standing on this. If a man walking up to me with some homosexual talk, like, I could take, I said this before, I could take a meeting at a brother like Tyler Perry's house, because I know what's gonna happen if it go bad. The house gonna get tore up. I ain't saying that to act like I'm tough. I'm just saying,
I feel you.
there's certain things that we as men cannot say to each other without clashing. And it is my opinion with niggas that I know and where I'm from, if I say to one of my homies, man, suck a dick, everybody will get
But
quiet.
he didn't say that.
We know. And they'll be like,
He didn't tell you that, though.
What is that? Because it's like, that's that homosexual talk. So what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? If it's one way to get a brother like me, I know brothers who are preachers that would put their religion down for that right there. That's all I'm saying, black man. That's all I'm saying.
Listen. That's where you at. So I'm gonna respect that.
Thank you, brother.
Simple as that.
It's simple as that.
I don't want no drama.
It's simple as
I
that.
swear I don't want no drama,
No,
man.
I'm
My
with you.
life is good.
Mine's is too.
I believe you. My life is good.
I'm
man.
with you.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't want you to come up here for that. It's just the simple misunderstanding.
But the misunderstanding comes from your side. That's the problem, though. So it's like, imagine a hothead is in there, but he just misunderstood what you said, which he just said almost the same thing, and now he's offended. And Anton Daniels is a conservative, so you already know he has these type of values anyway about homosexuality, pretty much. So you should already understand that. He's literally a Republican. He don't like that type of shit anyway. He hates liberal white women. So it's like you should already know that he don't like this type of homosexuality that you're implying. Now, if he's using that to offend you, that's different, but he's not telling you to suck a D. He's telling you suck in D. Is a difference, because he said you're sucking the D of black people. It's like a figure of speech. And you said he's kissing the ass of white men, which is also a figure of speech. But he didn't get offended, which tells you how tender Corey Holcomb is. He's real tender. Something must have happened in his past. I'm not going to say it did. I'm just thinking that maybe he old school and you can't say gay shit to him. But you just told this man that he kissing the ass of a white man. So you're doing exactly what you hate to do. That being said, you know, Corey Holcomb, pretty much the whole rest of this interview is just ranting about how that comment was offsetting to him. He's kind of explaining himself, while Anton Daniels is not really explaining himself. He's like, whatever, bro. I'm about that trouble if you want trouble. You get what I'm saying? So that's all that he's saying in this situation. Let's skip to the next one, because it turns back up. This is a long interview. So this is it's not even a 2-hour interview. It's more like, let's see, it's like an hour-ish. Because be honest, look, the trouble started at 22 minutes in. They weren't even discussing shit yet for real, and it just went from. That's why he was, you know, Anton Daniels was trying to control the interview. I will say this. He was trying to control the interview, and from the gate, he was kind of telling them like, hey, maybe we should gently slide into the politics shit, but they kind of went right into it. And then that's when Corey Holcomb from the get-go, it's like, oh, well, you don't like black people. Then he's like, I criticize black people, white people, and everybody. Well, I criticize white people the most. White women. Oh, you don't like white men. It's like, nigga, I thought we was talking about police officers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, moving the goalposts. And that's, if you actually sit down and watch this interview, you can tell that technically speaking, Corey Holcomb from the gate, uneducated in this situation when it comes to slave trade and all that stuff, it's kind of like a victim mentality. And I got friends that have this mentality too, and it's fine. But the thing is, you can't be on some argumentative fight shit when you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because you have people, everybody has the truth. The truth is the truth, regardless. One who tell it. And the thing is, when you're talking to, let's say, a liberal individual, some of them, not all, they might get offended on little things like this. They think, oh, another black man doesn't like black people because he criticized black people. I criticize black people more than anybody. You know why? Because I hold us to the highest standard. So when black people are doing something wrong, I don't look at white people and be like, oh, white people are doing it too. I say, I hold you to a higher standard, brother. We should do better. Let that white person or Mexican person, Asian person do that violent shit. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't be littering. We shouldn't be committing crime, because I hold us to a higher standard. That could be for Anton Daniels too, but he didn't explain that. He was just saying that he barely defended his point. He didn't even care because he's there about action. Me, I'm a retired YN, but I can unretire quick. I'm punching niggas in the face right there, because that's what he asked for. But then again, if I'm the nigga in the room with the most money, I'm probably not try to punch him first. I'm gonna try to let him punch me. I'm gonna answer him up for him to punch me, so then we can get it on for sure. So that there ain't no suing shit going on. Then I'm gonna have my security beat on him, right? That's me, retired YN. All right. So in that situation, pretty much this interview just goes on they were making a couple jokes on, basically Corey Holcomb kept the interview right there, like why he was offended the whole time, which I'm like, damn, bro, didn't y'all already shake on it? Didn't y'all already say y'all good twice? Why are we still talking about it? And it's funny because Anton Daniels expressed that. He said, I thought we was over. But then Anton Daniels also pressed his notice. He like, man, you push on motherfuckers, you know, it's like bullying motherfuckers, you know that ain't gonna bully you back. But unfortunately, he didn't think Anton Daniels got that bite back. But Anton Daniels already prepared for that shit. For real. And you know what's so funny about this shit? Corey Holcomb looked just like my uncle. And Anton Daniels, if you look at his hand right now, my brother got the same hands, the same mark too, because he said he punched somebody in the tooth. He got those hands that, and my brother used to fight a lot. And that's the funny part about this situation, because I know Anton Daniels would have gave him the business. You know what I'm saying? It definitely gave him the business, regardless on how big you think Corey is at the end of the day, because Corey is an old man compared to Anton Daniels. So let's go to the next stage. Let's speed this up to 56 minutes, where the next action pops off. And Corey Holcomb, he be on, like, I want you to take an analyzation of yourself and explain and let yourself explain if this is some pussy shit. Let's play.
Saying, so I choose to only speak in riddles, and I also want to speak in parables, because then I could say, well, if you don't know, you don't know, you don't get it. Now, I might get it. I might know exactly what you're talking about, but I might act like I don't know what you're talking about because I want you to substantiate your argument. So that's what I stand on. But that's why I say break it down to me like a C student, so that I can truly understand exactly what you're talking about, so that we all can understand it, because we all may need to learn something.
Right. So
That's
look,
what
you
OGs
said.
do, they teach, right?
You said you go, but what you said in there, that was a key word. You act like you don't know. And I know you act like you don't know, brother.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You just said it. Believe me, he said it.
That boy funny.
Phil silly. He's still
Look,
really
you know
trying
what?
to look. It was an intense moment in here, Anton, and we trying to make it where it is professional. We trying to make it where it ain't what everybody said might be or whatever the fuck. Because I ain't with all that. I ain't got to go to war with no man who visited our show and probably didn't understand one thing how I was thinking, and I probably didn't understand one thing how he was thinking.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show, y'all.
You
Hell
funny,
no.
man.
Hell no.
You
Not gonna have
funny.
me back on the show.
If I wasn't gonna have you back on the show, I wouldn't have shook your hand. I hope you believe that.
Now listen to
When
what he
I
just
caught
said.
Myself, I was like,
You know what I'm
man,
doing
this
right
man
now,
don't know that
Phil?
he
I'm putting
did
pressure on him to get me back on the show.
that. But it ain't working like
By
that.
saying that he not going, because
It ain't gonna work like that. But I'm saying,
Corey don't like this, dog. He don't like this.
What? I think it's
wait, what Corey
Corey
don't
don't
like?
fuck
Why you
with it.
talking to that man over there? I'm sitting right here.
Because I got to talk to Phil. I'm talking to Corey through Phil. You know what I'm saying?
Because Corey's
If
sensitive.
you know, you
That's
know.
why.
Here's
You
the
can't
thing.
talk
Them
directly
the
to him because
games
he's
where niggas
sensitive.
get in the fights. I'm telling you,
Here's the
this
thing.
is how it jump off. But go ahead.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show because Corey is not having fun right now.
All right.
This is Corey. This is gonna be one of Corey's best shows,
This is funny as hell.
but he's not having fun right now. And Corey seems to be
Seems.
a feeler. I'm more of a results-driven guy. Corey seems to be the type of person that goes off of how he feels.
If you notice, I'm doing a lot of explaining to you about how the line can get crossed, but you're doing a lot of telling me what I am. I think that's
No, I
homosexual
didn't.
behavior.
I said Corey seems to be, meaning that I'm leaving open the door to get
Interpretation.
corrected.
Yeah.
I want him to correct me if I'm wrong, but I still want the freedom to be able to give my opinion.
Right.
So you don't want me to give my
You
thoughts?
can have the freedom, brother.
Why
What
is
I
it-
look like
why
trying to
is
take
everything-
freedom from you?
No. I'm starting to feel some type of way, bro, because why is everything homosexual to you?
Well, this is
Right.
what I'm saying.
Technically, what he just said, when he said it's a little bit of like kind of gay homosexual, he's saying that as a disrespect. Like he's like, well, he's like, oh, since you're predicting my behavior, it seems kind of feminine. But what Anton Daniels is doing is saying, hey man, I'll have you back on if the analytics look right. I don't give a damn if that's my highest production video. I'm gonna have your ass back on for a part 2. What he's saying is that Corey Holcomb, due to his emotional up and downs of the video, he's not going to have him back on because he doesn't feel good about this, because he just had to get out of pocket on camera. So that's what he's saying. But since what Anton Daniels is doing, this is a mind trick too. Anton Daniels is predicting him, basically telling him about himself, and he doesn't like that. So Corey Holcomb sent a little homophobic shot to him, and then that's why he said, why you keep bringing up homosexuality every time. Let's keep going.
If,
When did
I'ma try to
when did the
explain.
conversation turn into homosexuality again?
Okay, I'm gonna let you land. I'm gonna let you land because I don't want to talk over you.
I'm
enough.
trying to understand it. Why is everything gay?
I can
don't get
explain it. I can explain
Okay,
it.
go ahead.
Maybe look, I'm not saying that you gay, but what I'm saying is if you looking at another man and you say you talking to me through another man, if I'm a man, I'm gonna say, well, I'm right here.
He don't
but
look
you're
at you
not
as a
getting
man.
You still talk about me. Homie, this is a gay conversation.
It's not.
when you talking to men who play in riddles and stuff like that, I'm telling you,
You the one that's talking in riddles. I'm
you ain't
talking
never been to
straight
jail,
talk.
have you?
Hell no, I ain't never been to jail.
I
Why
could
would have been
tell.
to jail? You been?
I could tell.
You been to jail?
Nope.
So,
Nope.
So what the fuck that mean then?
I'm just saying, like, if you went to jail, they would have to start you over from scratch.
What would they do to you?
The people who
You would be the tough one.
No. Just let me land with this. The people
I don't
who
think from a jail perspective, nigga. I'm not a jailbird. I'm never going to jail.
I see.
The fuck is we
well,
talking
you can't
about?
say what you'll never do, but I'm saying
never going to jail, bro.
But, okay.
I don't even have that in, dog. I don't even like that type of energy.
I'm just trying to make a point. Anton. What I'm saying is, I have been around enough people who have been institutionalized where I know how to carry myself around men who not finna play with you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I don't hang around niggas that been to jail, so I saw for it that way. The way you saw for it is a little bit different than the way I saw for it.
Okay.
So I choose not to hang around niggas that's been institutionalized that had to carry themselves a certain way because they made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And
he'd
you know,
rather
it
do
shows
that,
that
yeah.
you've been around people that ain't seen the other side of the game. Because some of the smartest men I know they've been to college and gave that time up. And it was actually a learning process for them. But they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here, Anton. I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that.
See, bringing it up
I
again.
believe that you are the way you are. I am the way I am.
He's bringing it up again. Remember, he said he was going to drop it, shook the hand, all that. Like I said, the whole interview, he talking about the past experience of them just talking about that first 20 minutes of the interview. He can't get over it, which means he ruins the whole interview due to the fact that he can't get over that initial first 20 minutes where he's aroused. And that's why Anton Daniels said that you're not going to have him back on, because you can't get over the initial conflict of the interview and move on and have a right interview. The whole interview has been them talking about what he did in the first 20 minutes, about him losing his shit and the homosexuality and shit because he misunderstood the figure of speech that he said. Let me know if that makes sense or not. And that's the reason why he said that this man thinks emotional. He basically tried to do it in an intelligent way. Anton Daniels explained pretty much like, you're emotional, and that's the reason why you're not going to have me back on. Then you're also continuously bringing it up again. So you got to put that in aspect too. Let's go.
And it can clash if people are not educated on how to be around each other, because men can go to war over misunderstandings.
He's throwing an intellectual shot right now.
What am I doing?
So without saying it, he's basically saying, oh, you from a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here.
Over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other, because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
It's finna turn up soon. It's finna turn up soon. Hold on.
I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Okay. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting.
I don't go with.
Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. But
Facts.
I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was finna happen like that fast.
That's a threat.
That's why out here,
Does that make sense?
to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said
You say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
No, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes.
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
Right.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move. But I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied, because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all,
He's
why I
talking
like
about
the chat.
everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout
he
out
ain't
to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to
and
the
he
chat.
ain't shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your
be careful.
face. To
Be
your
careful.
face.
Be careful shitting on me, because
shout
I
out
feel
to
like
the
you
chat.
talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm
Well,
telling
be
you.
careful.
I'm telling you.
You
that,
shitted on me to my face, but that shit will
Corey,
lead to some
would
danger.
we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk.
Here we go, here we
I got
go.
security. You got security. Ain't
Homie,
nobody
I
doing
ain't
shit.
got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody. To
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking tough.
Homie, you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You
easily
said you
triggered?
disrespected me in my face. And then you act like it was all
You said
good.
that I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt.
Facts, nigga.
Is that not what you said?
Stand on
you
business.
said that out of your mouth. And so I apologized when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason
Facts.
you said you
But you still
disrespected me in
triggered
my
by it
face
because you don't accept the apology because
you
you
still talking
feel
about
some type of
everybody
way.
else except yourself and
No,
white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt
This
offended
nigga.
by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why you so
Right.
easily offended? We
You
chopped
still
it up
talking about me? It sounds like I'm arguing with
because I'm right. See what I'm
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings.
I'm
It's
not
probably
talking about
better this way.
because I just proved my point.
Be down.
You're
So you proved the
hypocritical.
point.
You're hypocritical.
Man,
Homie, just gone,
punch
man.
this nigga in the
Just
face.
gone,
Fuck him.
man.
You
Just gone.
hypocrite. I'm not the
You done did this.
That's the type of time I'm on, shorty.
Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on and walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to, cake ass nigga. And go get you a bodyguard, because the nigga be done slap the shit out your bitch ass. I got shit to do. I ain't finna follow that nigga out the door.
Shut your bitch ass up. Bro, a nigga that's talking all that sweet shit with a nigga walking off, boy, you talking sweet as a motherfucker, boy. You ain't mentioned Shorty that he came with until he was just about to leave. Come on, bro. But at the same time, you ain't stood up, try to go outside and finish that shit like you talking about, right? And that's why you got niggas that talk. Of course, he's from the rack, so he gonna talk that sweet shit, but he ain't really about it, though, for real. And Anton Daniels, I doubt that he want trouble either, but he probably wanted more trouble than him because he not only did he pulled up on you, and he was talking sweet in your shit. So if somebody that's like somebody in your house arguing with you in your crib. He want all the smoke. And then you talking sweet as hell. And I looked at the interview, and this was one of his co-hosts that's on his night show, Mika. And I guess because she's a content creator too. And I guess he wanted her to probably sit in. So he basically started ousting him. Like, hey, let me keep playing it. You probably gonna hear it. Watch.
Am who I say I am. I stand on it. Fuck a friend. Next motherfucker to come up.
There's a new word in the dictionary called rage bait, right? So that's what you just witnessed. So
Rage bait. Let me tell you something.
It's a new word.
That ain't no new word.
Okay, bet. It's
Let me
old
tell you
behavior,
something.
new word.
Where I'm from, if a nigga say something about sucking dick, nigga, it's on.
And he knows
I don't
that.
know nothing about no niggas saying nothing to no nigga where niggas talk about suck dick and niggas be ready to swing.
And he knows that.
But he didn't say that dick sucking shit again. Get your fat ass out of here, nigga.
Just certain words
That's
you
a
just don't
hating.
use.
In here with this bitch that he know ain't his wife and motherfucker trying to get the bitch on the show. Bitch, nigga, you ain't got it like that, nigga. Get your cake ass out of here, nigga.
Oh, nah.
Like, I'm finna be upset. This is what I wanted to talk about today, mainly. We have a situation in America going on where There are a lot of men that don't want to reveal themselves, but they have bitterness because they know you're not the type of guy they are on the Backdooria side of the game. Let me say.
Okay, he's ranting at this point. I just want to say this. We're gonna end this like this. I think that Corey Holcomb, and this is my personality. This is what I believe. Corey Holcomb, he's like a Chicago nigga that like to talk shit, right? But they not on business, because when business was threatened, you kind of stood down. So you can't say that you that nigga to stand on all 10. When in actuality, I would say Corey Holcomb probably stood on all 10 for like 4 seconds, maybe 5. But at that point, he was being rebutted. He was being pushed on too. He wasn't the only person. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't just buddy ass like, let's go outside. But now you wait to dude get to leaving. And it's the thing too, Corey Holcomb, bro. He kind of fucked up the whole interview by being emotional. So you can't have a manly conversation with another man without your emotions. And a man that's emotional, you got to stay away from him, because you can't get your point across because he's too busy thinking about what just occurred. Anton Daniels was in this nigga head big time, bro. You could tell. Anton Daniels was in this man's head big time. My man, he was shaking, nervous, and he feel intimidated, and that's why he kept attacking like he ain't get his point across. Anton Daniels ain't have to do nothing. He just kept smacking on his gum, nigga. You already know what it is. Like, he ain't got it. And that's the thing. I think when a Chicago nigga go to L.A., they just get sensitive and soft, and you know what I'm saying? And everything set them off. But are you willing to continuously stand on business like that for real? And unfortunately, you can't dictate that. You don't know what's really going on. But in this aspect, I'm going to say this, Corey. Corey was wrong. Anton Daniels, he might have hit him with the shot of intellect. And once after that, Corey Holcomb, he just kind of turned it up and told, because it happened. As soon as Anton Daniels told his ass that you don't have the mental capacity to understand this, within like 15 seconds, Corey said, you kissing the ass of white men. But Corey Holcomb jumping around because he just said you kiss the ass of white people. And then you tell him how you really be on ass with white women. And then he switched to white men. It's like, and even if you said if you was on ass with white men, he would have just switched it again and be like, well, you're anti-black because you talk about black people. Niggas like this, you can't argue with. And be honest with you. You're wasting your time, because they always going to take the side of black people. And that's why Anton Daniels, after he said that, got offended. And then he said, that's why you be sucking the D of black people. This nigga took it as homophobic. So then he like gay. So then he took it all the way up. And that's the whole thing. So if you looking at this, and Corey Holcomb, Anton Daniels, technically Corey Holcomb was out of place because he got emotional about something that he also just did. Now, Anton Daniels hit his ass with a slice shot, which Corey Holcomb, if you have some intellect, you should have done the same thing. But instead, you told him he kissed ass of white people. And then he told you suck dick of black people. You know what I'm saying? You got offended like on some goofy shit. Like, I don't like the wolf tickets. I don't like the soft talk. I like action. You know what I'm saying? Retire while I in here. I like to get down to the nitty gritty. I need bows to be thrown. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Anton Daniels probably got way more to lose than Corey Holcomb. He probably got way more money coming in and all that shit. So in that aspect, bro, Corey, you're a very emotional man. And that's cool. It's just, if you're going to be emotional, just stand on business. You could have had a decent interview. And you could have been sitting slice shots the whole time. Instead, what you did is it was a confrontational interview. It's like, I don't like you, you don't like me. We're going to start sending shots the whole time. And we actually not going to talk about nothing of substance. We're actually just going to try to argue and fight this whole thing, because I'm looking for a viral moment, which they got. But I don't think this helps Corey Holcomb. This helps Anton Daniels more than ever. You know what I mean? So that being said, I want y'all to understand, not everything is good in this situation. That's my analyzation of this, man. I know I did long, but this is what it is, man. You got to break shit down like this. And I still fuck with Corey Holcomb on the funny man stuff, but, or on some entertainment shit. But when it comes to real life, what's going on in the world, Anton Daniels is the nigga to listen to. When it comes to money, gaining your shit, moving your money around, real estate, Anton Daniels is the nigga to listen to. I can't just listen to Corey Holcomb about money. I don't trust this nigga's opinion. I trust Anton Daniels' opinion because not only this nigga got like 21,000 Patreon members, nigga, at $20 each. Come on, bro, minimum. He making like $500K just from Patreon. This nigga making like $3 to $350 from YouTube AdSense. So it's like when it come down to money, we already know Anton Daniels is capping on them. He already own the money. And he don't need no co-host. And he's a full functioning. Even after this happened, he did his own reaction for his own interview. This shit was cold. Hey, as men, we just need to calm down and get them egos out the way, man. We can be successful and better together than apart. That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all fuck with the Savage Reacts, man. Y'all check me out. Make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, man. And don't forget to comment. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this. Who do y'all think was in the wrong? Who do you think started it? Who do you, and if I gave a great analyzation of this situation, y'all tell me this because I need to know. Maybe I was wrong with how I'm interpreting this. I'm going to leave this up for interpretation. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Peace. It's your boy Savage. All right. What time is it? Good Lord, it's 3. Okay, we're going to call it quits on this shit, okay? It's your motherfucking nigga, Angelo fucking Savage. Boy, I'm not fucking playing with you hoes. That being said, we finna call it quits on today, man. We've been streaming for about 1:17. So let's get it from there. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let me see what's the comments looking like on the vertical. Because I'm streaming vertical and landscape for them niggas that don't know I'm that nigga. Okay. Let's see. It says staged. That was an argument between Django and Stefan. Where Django asked Steven when he kissed Massa ass and hated his own kind, and Stefan got pissed off that he was talking about Massa. Okay, I don't think that has to do with nothing. This has to do with disrespect. So he told Django, you suck your own people off because you defend them and protect them and won't allow me, Master, to corrupt them. When the cameras were off, cut off, all lead dispensers were shown. Lead dispensers were shown, and Anton realized he wasn't in the own space in the city. That's not true, bro. Yo ass. Bad analyzation ass, boy. Anton had one security with a gun in there and currently had goons, and that were strapped. He went off there yelling mega without once saying mega. Anton is a bougie? I don't think so, bro. I think your analyzation is misconstrued. And you gotta think about it. Niggas ain't scared of niggas with guns. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Because most people are not gonna shoot you. Does that make, like, a nigga have a gun, but he's not gonna take penitentiary chances. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker can fake pump a gun and scare you, but they not gonna kill you. Definitely when everything is neutral and all that shit. And then you gotta understand, this might be his homies protecting him. I prefer to have security than my homies because I don't know if my homies might not have that instinct to be shooting at niggas, or he might become a liability. But security already know, all right, I know all the law around this motherfucker. As soon as I see a pistol, everybody with one getting popped. So you always want security instead of your own people, because your own people be slacking and they be lacking. That's how King Von died. She was laid back on the couch thinking about bananas. You talking about the co-host? All right, I don't know what the hell this nigga talking about. Anyway, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Savage. I appreciate the love, man. We're going to call it quits for today. I'm going to upload that video. Make sure everybody know what it is. It's your boy Savage. Let's get it, gang. Peace.